Pick and choose what you want, and I'm just taking you for a open up a few cabinets and see what's in them. And sure, you don't want to see what's in all of them. Air cleaners, headers, the rear truck arms for the car. Drive shaft. This also unclips and comes out, but we don't usually do that. This kind of stays the same for every.
Yeah, you're hoping you don't need too many of these.
Hoping we don't need too many of this stuff. If we need that, we're in big trouble.
Now this is an excess to what you keep in the garage.
No, the garage. The shop has all the stuff, but we just kind of pick and choose.
Okay.
Like they'll say, bring this particular rear end,
Okay.
and make sure you have it on the truck in case we have to change it or something. So we have a selection of gears either way from where we're gonna go. We get a base setup and then we go either way for the gears. So depending on the horsepower of the motor and all that stuff. But extra transmission, all oil drain stuff, change rear end oil, transmission oil. That also comes in and out. We rarely take that one out.
You hope not.
I hope not. This cabinet we never take out, and it was out about a month ago. But this one, I bet this weighs over 1,000 pounds, or 1,500 pounds. I bet with all the springs in it. But they kind of just refurb this as they go. They bring a tray full of them, cart full of them, and they'll refurb because every track's different. Every track's going to be.
So they change out every track.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything changes every track from what you said.
Just about. I mean, it's. I mean, if you do it a mile and a half in a row, then you're okay. But if you do a road course, then a super speedway, then a short track, it all gets changed out. It all comes out the graph, so it'll actually dyno the shop, and it tells them what it has.
And this is one of the most integral parts of the car. Tomorrow, everything's much more competitive because NASCAR's limited our scope of creativity with the body and stuff like that. So our shock and spring cabinet have actually become one of the most important parts of the race car. Huh?
No BBs in the roll bar. Yeah, but I mean, those shocks, they spend so much time on those things, building them, and obviously the shock travel's not very much in here, right? But they have to do all that adjustment in that small of a travel, so it's a tough deal.
And here they limit, like at super speedways, they limit what shocks we run. Like we have to buy, every time we come here, we have to buy our shocks.
Rear shocks,
yeah, the rear shocks. They mandate what we run at
Right,
super
they
speedways.
actually give them to you.
Well,
the,
buy 'em.
Yeah,
Buy them.
right. Like the
Nothing's
restrictor
free.
plate. Here, you can have your restrictor plate, but we'll take it back later.
Yeah, we work on, like I said, fuel mileage. Right now I'm just looking at some past race history, caution history and stuff to try to figure out some strategy. We can watch the weather. We have the weather up there almost all the time. And, just crunch numbers and thinking and stuff like that.
And eating.
Burning calories.
How often do you guys find when you come back to the track again that you've got the setups out there that you had before, that they're pretty much dead on, or is it
Pretty much dead on, but then they'll change the tire up. So it throws everything out the window, right?
I mean, this race here is a different race on tire than the spring.
So now everything changes.
And the track's completely different because the track's a lot bulkier now than it was in the spring.
So as much as you guys try to set up for it, it's still going to change like that.
So we had to change, like we more or less came with the setup that we ran in February, and we couldn't take the bumps.
That's
400 miles to hold, so I'll let you go.
This will be an easy one. Race is going to be interesting. We're going to probably ride around for a little while. Make sure you get past halfway, see how it goes, see what's happening, and worry about racing. Unfortunately, we can do it through that. Stick around. My past tradition, except for the last 3 times this year. Last year our average was about 7.8 average, and our worst finish was 11. This year, we haven't finished 1. Every time we've been total DNF, killed the cars and wrecks. So
That's all it is.
yeah, it's now a double file restart is probably going to make it really interesting the last couple hours. So it's gonna be a nutty race. Down here 4th of July night, running one of my favorite cars, the blue and yellow Menards MAPEI car. Great to have all the MAPEI guests down here. Had a pretty good weekend so far. Unfortunately, we didn't get to qualify. I believe we definitely would have started way higher up than we're going to start right now. But I think everybody's having a good time. All our customers know our product name. They see it on the track every week. We
get great exposure with it. We have a great opportunity to bring a lot of our key dealers with us here. It's a tremendous example of what you can do. The Robby Gordon people are tremendous for us. It's just been a really great time. I never thought we'd get that kind of experience to have one-on-one conversations about normal stuff, the crew through the trailer, and also working through the information at the garage. It's beautiful stuff. We learned a lot of inside stuff that we never would have known.
We predominantly use MAPEI products, whether they're setting material as well as their grouts. Actually, a lot of people watch NASCAR, and by having the MAPEI on the hood, people see that, and then they want to see what is MAPEI.